on Sports Central tonight. History made. India create history at home as Harmanpreet Kaur's inspired leadership and Shafali Verma's heroics guide the women in blue to their maiden World Cup title with a thrilling 52-run victory over South Africa in a dramatic final in Mumbai.
Brilliantly taken! A victory that will ignite a nation!
Cricket World Cup trophy!
Rousing welcome. Teenage middle distance runner Lahiru Achinta, who bagged Sri Lanka's only gold medal at this year's Asian Youth Games held in Bahrain, returns to his hometown Ratnapura this morning. Chicago battle. The All Blacks surged home in Chicago to beat Ireland after falling behind in the early stages to start their end-of-the-year tour in hot form.
Oh, he's brilliant! Head and try and match all day.
And top spot reclaimed. Italy's Yannick Sinner captured his maiden Paris Master title, leading the Italian back to the summit of the men's rankings ahead of the ATP finals.
Le vainqueur du relais Master 2025.
From Studio 24C, this is Sports Central. And now, here's Renut Varnasurya.
Hello and welcome to Sports Central right here on Other Derana News Channel. Well, what a weekend it was. We had new cricketing champions of the world, a revenge successful in Chicago to tennis players reclaiming their previous rankings. So without further ado, let's start things off with the final updates coming from the ICC Women's World Cup 2025. India's agonizing wait for a maiden Women's World Cup title finally came to an end as Harmanpreet Kaur and her teary-eyed teammates clinched the trophy by beating South Africa in a dramatic final at the D.Y. Patil Stadium last night. Their 52-run victory before a full house was perfect culmination of a campaign which was nearly derailed after 3 defeats in a row, including one against South Africa in the league phase. India once again showcased a well-stabilized batting display with the perfect foundation laid by openers Smriti Mandhana and Shafali Verma.
Might have been a little bit of a way movement. First boundary. Found a gap, just steered it delicately.
Mandhana scored 45 runs, but the spotlight fell on young Shafali Verma, who was playing her second match in this World Cup. She anchored India's innings with 87 runs off 78 balls and made sure that India did not feel the miss of Pratika Rawal, who had to sit out because of an injury.
Ball followed. And then she goes up and over, opens up the hands.
Then Jemima Rodriguez and captain Harmanpreet Kaur hit 20s, and then Deepti Sharma showed that she is a promising all-rounder, scoring half-century and giving India much-needed runs from the middle.
Shot.
Coming from the bottom, Richa Ghosh also added 34 runs, propelling India to 298, losing 7 wickets at the end of their allotted 50 overs.
That's what she wanted. Some people will say, keep running, even if it costs a wicket.
Chasing 299, skipper Laura Wilward consistency did not deviate a bit as she scored another brilliant century.
Anything that she can hit. Dragging out to the leg side. Lovely. That is a straight.
But South Africa's other batting stars did not shine last night, with none being able to make themselves comfortable at the middle. After hitting a brilliant half-century, Deepti Sharma did not stop there as she picked up a 5-4, taking India closer and closer towards that maiden title. But star batter for the day Shafali Verma also had a golden arm as she bowled a brilliant spell, capturing 2 wickets. Sharma won the award for the player of the tournament, while Shafali Verma was the player of the match. At the end, a sensational catch by captain Harmanpreet Kaur herself sealed the maiden World Cup title for the women in blue, rewriting history on home soil and fulfilling the hopes of millions who dreamed of this moment.
By winning the ICC Women's Cricket World Cup here in India 2025 for the first time.
Of the ICC President Jay Shah, it is the women in blue. Time to get behind your team, the Indian women's cricket team, with their very first ICC Women's Cricket World Cup trophy.
The champions of the ICC Women's Cricket World Cup India 2025 are the host nation, India.
Teenage middle distance runner Lahiru Achinta, who bagged Sri Lanka's only gold medal at this year's Asian Youth Games held in Bahrain, was given a rousing welcome at his hometown Ratnapura this morning.
Lahiru Achinta brought honour to Sri Lanka at this year's third Asian Youth Games held in Bahrain by winning the boys' 1,500 metres race. With that win, he created history by winning the country's first ever gold medal at the Asian Youth Games. Achinta, a product of St. Aloysius College, Ratnapura, clocked a personal best of 3 minutes and 57.42 seconds to secure the gold medal. The teenager was given a rousing welcome in Ratnapura this morning. Here, the gem business community in Ratnapura promised to help Achinta to bring in Olympic glory to Sri Lanka. The students and teachers of St. Aloysius College, Ratnapura also joined the occasion.
Diving into some school cricket updates now. Mahanama College won the final of the school's Division 1 Tier A limited overs tournament by defeating Richmond College Galle today. Mahanama, who was undefeated throughout the tournament, won the final by 4 wickets to take home the championship trophy.
The final of the school's Division 1 Tier A limited overs tournament was played at Maggona Kaluthara. Richmond College Galle, who battled first, lost wickets at regular intervals to be bowled out for 109 runs in 40.3 overs. Risinu Rupasinghe was the top scorer with 41 runs. In bowling for Mahanama, Dulnit Sigera, Tramika Hina Tigala, Benura Kavitra and Gimanta Disanayaka bagged 2 wickets apiece. Chasing 110 to win the championship, Mahanama College reached the winning target of 110 runs in the 20th over, losing 6 wickets. Sineth Veeraratna top scored with 30 runs while Sigera made 22 runs. In bowling, Netsara Akash bagged 3 for 28 runs.
Sri Lanka women's under-19 cricket team defeated visiting Malaysia women's under-19 team in the first T20 match by 5 wickets in Colombo. With this win, the hosts lead the 5-match series 1-0. The women's under-19 T20 encounter between Sri Lanka and Malaysia was played at the NCC ground in Colombo. Batting first, the visiting team totaled 110 runs for 7 wickets in their allotted 20 overs. Ira Najwa made 27 runs while Mahia Islam top scored with 31 runs. Mithali Ayodhya was the pick of the Sri Lanka under-19 team with 3 for 9 runs. In reply, Sri Lanka reached 113 for 5 in 18 overs to win the match by 5 wickets. Vimaksha Balasuriya top scored with an unbeaten 53 off 44 balls. She hit 8 boundaries. A superb knock of 150 off 107 balls by 17-year-old Tharusha Ranasinghe helped Kaluthara Town Club to emerge champions of the intra-provincial limited overs tournament. KTC defeated Old Anandians SC by 177 runs in the final played at BRC ground over the weekend. Old Anandians SC won the toss and opted to invite Kaluthara Town Club to bat first. They scored 354 runs before being bowled out in the last over of their innings. Tharusha Ranasinghe was the star of the KTC innings and he scored 150 runs off 107 balls. He hit 12 sixes and 7 boundaries. Jelon Gamage helped Tharusha with a superb knock of 56 runs with 2 fours and a 6. Binare Induvara was the pick of the Old Anandian bowlers, capturing 3 for 62 runs. Chasing 355 to win, the All Anandians managed to total an unchallenging 177, losing 8 wickets in their allotted 50 overs. Danadu Selapiruma top scored with 45 runs. In bowling, Kavindu Kaushalya bagged 3 wickets for 35 runs for KTC. Two of the major powerhouses in schools rugby, Trinity College Kandy and Isipatana College Colombo, have recently announced the captains of their respective first 15 rugby teams for the upcoming 2026 schools rugby season. Trinity College will be led by playmaker Shan Altaf, a fourth-year Carlsman who has performed exceptionally well over the past 2 seasons. Altaf, who served as the vice-captain this year, guided Trinity to clinch the school's rugby league title after a long hiatus. Nisit Kumar Singh and Udan Vijay Kone will serve as his deputies for the 26th season, bringing additional experience and stability to the side. Kumar Singh, also fourth-year colorsman and vice-captain in the 2025 side alongside Altaf, was named the most outstanding player of the school's rugby league. Scrum half Udan Vijay Kone, a third-year colorsman, was a standout performer during the 2025 season, playing a key role in maintaining the team's morale and consistency. Former Sri Lanka star Fasil Marja will continue as the head coach of Trinity College. Meanwhile, Isipatana College has appointed Shakib Sumri as the captain of the Green Machines for the 2026 season. Sumri, a fourth-year colorsman, is one of the most experienced players in the squad and previously represented Sri Lanka in the under-18 sevens team last year. His leadership and experience are expected to be invaluable for the team in the coming season. Renowned coach Sanath Martis will take charge as head coach of Isipatana Rugby starting next season. Let's head into a short commercial break. More sporty action coming right after this. You're watching Sports Central right here on Other Derana News Channel. Welcome back to Sports Central right here on Other Derana's news channel. We're moving to the updates from the India tour of Australia. India finally won a toss and their 3 inclusions in Arshdeep Singh, Washington Sundar and Jitesh Sharma all made superb contributions as they withstood a stunning innings from Team David to cruise to a 5-wicket win in Hobart and level the series at 1-all. Batting first, Australia's top order did not achieve what they wanted as Arshdeep Singh dismissed Travis Head and Josh Inglis early in the day.
Tough one in the breeze. There's a man on the rope. You won't believe this. Mitchell Marsh hits him. Arshdeep's got a couple.
Captain Mitchell Marsh was also sent back by Varun Chakravarti for just 11 runs.
It'll swirl around. Should be taken.
Varun also struck again when he clean bowled Mitchell Auburn in the first ball he faced. Then came the saviour for the Aussies, Tim David, who smashed 74 runs off just 38 deliveries. He smashed 8 boundaries and 5 maximums, lifting the team from the early trouble they fell upon.
With the flighted that one up and was sent the disc. That's coming into the commentary box. Straight down the ground. There's 2 men watching it sail deep. Nearly got a catch there, June. It was nearly in the Derwent.
Marcus Stoinis also joined the party, scoring 64 runs further, making sure that the home team posts a decent score on board. Stoinis hit 64 runs off 39.
Oh, diving effort. 4 more. 50 for Stoinis.
Then Matthew Short added the finishing touches with 26 runs and Australia finished on 186 runs, losing 6 wickets at the end of the 20 overs.
For 186 after their 20 overs.
Chasing 187, which required more than 9 runs per over, India's entire top 7 made contributions in the chase.
Chipped high with.
But it was Washington Sundar and Jitesh Sharma who finished the chase superbly with an unbeaten 43-run stand.
He's picked that up. That's Washington Sundar. Sends it away. Short. Even further this time from Washington.
Washington, playing as a specialist bat-given hit-in ball, made his second highest T20I score of 49 not out of 23. Jitesh made 22 not out of 13 in his first T20I in over 18 months after replacing Sanju Samson. India's steady batting made them reach the target in the 19th over with almost 10 balls to spare in the game and level the series 1-all with 2 more matches remaining in the series.
That'll be the boundary that wins the game for the Indians. Far too good tonight in Hobart. on the back of Washington Sundar.
Meanwhile, Australia batter Travis Head has been released from the T20I squad against India to get some red ball practice in the Sheffield Shield before the Ashes. The left-hander scored 28 in Australia's 4-wicket win in Melbourne last week but managed only 6 from 4 balls in the third T20I in Hobart yesterday. Cricket Australia said today that Head will be available for South Australia's Shield clash against Tasmania next week. The first Ashes test starts in Perth on the 21st of this month. The T20 series is tied at 1-1 ahead of the fourth match on the Gold Coast on Thursday, with the series opener Canberra washed out by rain. Moving to the Autumn's National Rugby Series 2025, the All Blacks have surged home in Chicago to beat Ireland 26-13 after falling behind by 10-0 in the early stages to start their end-of-the-year tour in hot form.
And Crowley gets us going here at Soldier Field, and it'll be Will Jordan to take...
Scott Robertson's side emphatically put their second-half woes behind them, overcoming a half-time deficit to power over Ireland in the final quarter with 3 tries to Tamati Williams, Wallace Sititi and Cam Riogard. It was a disruptive start for both sides, with Ireland lock Tab Bairn yellow-carded for a no-arms shot on first 5/8 Burden Barrett inside 3 minutes. The decision was upgraded to a red card following a review. The turning point came from a scrum just 10 metres out from the All Blacks' own goal line with a score 14-13. The All Blacks opted for a quick tap from 5 out after back-to-back penalties. Reserve prop Tamati Williams crashed over after a tip pass from Taylor to Wallace Sititi got down to 1 metre out.
Tamati Williams, I think. Let's have a look.
Oh, the All Blacks, like Ireland, were rewarded in the first half for turning down.
Now Williams. Barrett evades one. Pops it to McKenzie. Back on the inside for Sititi. What a try!
What a try, finally it clicks for the All Blacks. Nice wide pass, Tamati Williams out the back, Beauden Barrett evades the defender and just lays the ball into space for McKenzie, who bounces through, back on the inside to Sititi, that's fantastic.
Barrett's conversion gave New Zealand a 14-13 lead, their first lead of the afternoon. That was the story of the game for Ireland, who blew numerous chances inside the 22, while the All Blacks got it together in the final quarter, boosted by their strong bench to power home and keep their Grand Slam hopes alive.
Impact off the back of an exceptional platform, Cam Roigard.
Kenzie! And it's another one for the All Blacks. Oh, no, it's not. But it is full time in the game. So scratch the try, but take the final score. New Zealand 26, Ireland 13, and the Grand Slam hopes are still...
Another short break, more action from the sporting world coming right after this. You're watching Sports Central right here on Other Derana News Channel. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Sports Central on Other Derana News Channel. We are moving to the Paris Masters tennis court. Italy's Yannick Sinner powered past Felix Auger-Aliassime 6-4, 7-6 to capture his maiden Paris Master title yesterday, a triumph that led the Italian back to the summit of the men's rankings ahead of the ATP finals.
The second seed knew only victory would suffice to leapfrog rival Carlos Alcaraz atop the standings, and he delivered in style to become just the 4th player in tournament history to lift the trophy without dropping a set. For Auger-Aliassime, the stakes were equally high, but the outcome crushingly different. The Canadian 9th seed needed the title to secure his spot at the season-ending ATP finals in Turin, but instead saw his hopes dashed in a high-quality final. Sinner's Paris conquest marked his first Masters crown of the year and 5th title of 2025, extending his remarkable indoor hardcourt winning streak to 26 matches. Sinner proved untouchable on the serve, mixing deep ground strokes with drop shots and half volleys to bamboozle his opponent. The Italians' dominance was complete in the opening set when Olga Aliassime failed to earn a single break point while Sinner dropped just 3 points on serve, sealing the set with a flourish by firing a cross-court forehand winner. The second set offered more resistance, however, as Olga Aliassime showed his mettle, saving 5 break points. But even his resolute defense could not crack Sinner's serving stranglehold as the set headed for a tiebreak. Olga Aliassime held his own in the tiebreak until a crucial error handed Sinner the advantage and the Italian needed no second invitation to surge into the lead. Sinner then delivered the knockout blow on match point, forcing Olga Aliassime wide during the rally before unleashing a searing backhand winner down the line to claim his 5th Masters crown.
Le vainqueur du relais Master 2025.
Meanwhile, top seed Derana kicked off her WTA Finals campaign with a dominant 6-3, 6-1 win over Jasmine Paolini, registering her 5th straight victory over the world number 8. The US Open champion landed 11 aces and frustrated Paolini with the powerful returns near the sidelines, with the Italian growing tired as the match progressed. World number 1 Sabalenka has now won 60 matches on the tour this year. 4-time Grand Slam champion Sabalenka has got her first break with a backhand across the court to go 2-0. Paolini troubled the world number 1 with lost shots down the middle as Sabalenka's awkward forehand returns hit the net twice, with the Italian getting a crucial break to reduce the Belarusian's lead 4-3. But Sabalenka, who was runner-up in the 2022 edition of the WTA Finals, broke again to go 5-3 up before landing 4 aces in the next game to be held serve and secured the set 6-3. Sabalenka won the next 4 games to build up a 4-0 lead in the second set, which proved to be unaccessible for 2-time Grand Slam finalist Paolini. Defending champion Coco Gauff was facing fellow American Jessica Pegula in the second match of their group later in the evening in Riyadh. All 4 women in the group will now play each other in the round-robin format, and the top 2 will qualify for the semi-finals. The Los Angeles Dodgers rallied to beat the Toronto Blue Jays 5-4 in extra innings of a decisive 7th game of the World Series to become Major League Baseball's first repeat champions after a long hiatus.
With the win, the Dodgers became Major League Baseball's first repeat champions in 25 years. Miguel Rojas hit a dramatic game, tying home run in the 9th inning with the Dodgers down to the final 2 outs. Will Smith then smashed a solo homer off Shane Bieber in the 11th to give Los Angeles the lead. Toronto threatened in the bottom of the inning with runners on first and third, but Alejandro Kirk grounded into a double play to end the game. Yoshinobu Yamamoto, who pitched superbly across multiple games, was named World Series MVP. Los Angeles came back from a 3-2 series deficit and won 2 straight road games to seal the title. The victory marked the Dodgers' 3rd World Series championship in the past 6 years. The loss dashed Canada's hopes of celebrating the Blue Jays' first title in 32 years. Bo Bichette had given Toronto an early 3-0 lead with a 3-run homer off Shohei Ohtani. Tensions rose in the 4th inning after Andres Gimenez was hit by a pitch, sparking a benches-clearing incident. Late home runs from Max Muncy and Rojas fueled the Dodgers' thrilling comeback win.
Game 7 in extra innings.
To Mark Walter and the 2025 World Series champion Los Angeles Dodgers.
And with that, we come to the end of the first bulletin for this week on Sports Central right here on Other Derana News Channel. Stay tuned as we bring more action from the sporting world right here at home and around the world. Until tomorrow, I'm Vinod Varnasuriya signing off. Have a very good night.